Hi, my name is Lindsay Mercino, and I'm with Provident Trust Group and a census company. Today, we're going to be discussing with you the truly self-directed IRA. When you first look into self-directed IRAs, where to start is the big question. A truly self-directed IRA is no different than any other IRA or 401k. But what makes it unique is the different options that are available. There are many IRA custodians that claim to be self-directed, but only allow approved stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and CDs. Finding a truly self-directed IRA custodian will allow those types of investments in addition to real estate, notes, private placements, tax lien certificates, and much more. The sky is your limit. The main concern is what you can't do. What you can't invest in is life insurance, collectibles, metal, gems, and stamps, rugs and antiques, coins, artwork, alcoholic beverages, and Subchapter S corporations. Here's the scoop on what you can't do. You can't buy life insurance policies on yourself. Anything collectible cannot be purchased. So if you think a stamp or Barbie doll collection is a good investment, you won't be able to invest in it with your IRA or 401k. Metals, gems, and stamps are also a no-go. It seems like a good idea, but the IRS cannot easily track and evaluate it. Even though rugs and antiques are valuable, the IRS will not allow you to invest in them with your IRA. Buying and selling coins as an IRA investment is generally prohibited unless the coin is 99.5% pure gold, such as an American Gold Eagle gold coin. Artwork is out of the question. Even if you have the finest wine cellar known to man, forget about alcoholic investments. Subchapter S corporations are also prohibited. Now we're going to discuss prohibited transactions and disqualified parties. Although you have a wide amount of freedom, it is important to be aware of transactions that may be prohibited by you, the IRA owner, any of your beneficiaries, and other disqualified parties. Disqualified parties include members of your family, including your spouse, lineal descendants, and any lineal descendant of your spouse. You may not make any transactions with people that make decisions in authority or control of your money or assets. Any one party that offers you investment advice or helps you manage your IRA is a disqualified party and is a fiduciary to your IRA. You may not make a transaction with an IRA custodian. Also, any entity that you own more than 50% share would be considered a disqualified member. Be sure to avoid the following types of transactions. Loaning money from your IRA plan is prohibited. Just remember that there is a difference between loaning and investing. Even if you are investing, never invest with a disqualified individual. So if your wife wants to open a scrapbooking store, your IRA dollars cannot be used to fund her startup. You may not sell your personal property to your IRA plan, as this is a prohibited transaction. Later, I'm going to go into some depth about the different real estate options with a self-directed IRA. If you have an asset manager, you may never pay him more compensation in comparison to assets that are of similar balances when compared to the rest of the customer base. Your IRA can never be used to secure collateral for a loan. Real estate for your personal use is prohibited, and you may not purchase real estate for your personal use with your self-directed IRA in the present or future. If the property is used for you or a disqualified member to dwell in, you risk disqualification of your IRA investments. Your IRA assets are your future. They may be vulnerable to prohibited transactions and the consequences of them. Make sure that you are aware of all of the guidelines. Choosing your self-directed IRA custodian is the most important decision that you will make with your investment. Your IRA custodian acts like the bank for your IRA investment. The Internal Revenue Service has set up self-directed IRAs to have a middleman or a custodian. The custodian controls the funds, actually makes the investments, and does all of the paperwork and filing. They act as a bank, credit union, or trust company. With a truly self-directed IRA, where you open your IRA usually determines your IRA's investment option. For instance, a bank may offer certificate of deposits as IRA investments, or a mutual fund company will offer a variety of mutual funds from which to choose for investing your IRA. In most cases, they will not offer the wide variety of investments that are actually available. The other day, I noticed that a major bank got on the self-directed bandwagon, so I gave them a call to see what they had to offer. The self-directed IRA that is offered isn't much different from putting your funds into a traditional IRA. Your choices are money market accounts, foreign stock, any stock on the U.S. exchange, or mutual funds with open architecture. This means that they will let you decide within the investment opportunities that their bank approves. This is not putting the power into your hands. The bank wants you to invest in their investments. When I asked the customer service representative about self-directed real estate, he said, "What do you mean real estate? Do you really want these custodians handling your self-directed IRAs? You may be comfortable with your bank or financial institution, but the investment opportunities are limited to their own self-interest. A truly self-directed IRA custodian acts as a passive partner in your transaction. They will be able to answer any questions, but the power is in your hands when it comes to the options that are available. By taking control of your finances with a self-directed IRA custodian, you eliminate the amount of money that is transferred from person to person. Put the power into your hands. Here are some self-directed IRA investment options. Many people are turning their attention to the multitude of investment options with the self-directed IRA, including residential and commercial real estate, Delaware statutory trusts, tenants in common, tax liens, tax deeds, mortgages, loans, notes, real estate options, small businesses, franchises, private and publicly listed stock, limited liability companies, and limited partnerships. Real estate is one of the most common investments in self-directed IRAs. It is a little known fact that this has been allowed since 1974 when IRAs were first introduced. A non-recourse loan may also be secured to purchase investment real estate with your IRA. Typically, the down payment for these loans is 30% to 40%. Guidelines for these loans do not normally use credit scores or income for loan qualifications. The banks, brokerage firms, and insurance companies will try to drive you away from these types of options because they don't deal in real estate. Less than 2% of IRA investments are truly self-directed. The first thing to remember when your IRA purchases real estate is that the property is for investment purposes only. Your IRA must take title to the property. For example, custodian name, FBO, stands for the benefit of John Smith IRA. Your IRA may purchase property from an unrelated party, anyone who is not disqualified. Any income from that property, such as rent, goes back into the IRA. Likewise, any expenses, such as property management fees, maintenance, etc., are paid from your IRA. It is advisable to use a property management company to avoid any prohibited transactions. When the property is sold, funds also go back into the IRA and remain tax-deferred or tax-free if you're using a Roth IRA. There are various ways to purchase real estate. You may form an LLC and pool different funds together to purchase the property. For instance, you may use your IRA funds together with personal funds, a non-recourse loan, or other investors. These different entities all own a part of the LLC, percentages being based on the amount of money invested. The IRS is not specific in the types of real estate permitted, but you can typically invest in properties such as single or multi-family dwellings, apartments, commercial buildings, raw land, condominiums, mobile homes, or even international real estate. The major draw of a self-directed IRA is the ability to make the investment decisions concerning your retirement funds all by yourself. This seems unsound to many people who don't know how to plan financially or are not aware of the various types of investment opportunities that are available to them. To other people, it seems like the answer that they've been waiting for. With a $2 trillion loss in retirement funds in October of 2008, the attitude to take ownership of your retirement becomes more prevalent. With a self-directed IRA, your life, your money, and your future is your decision. So if you thought this video was informative, make sure to click that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button below if you want to keep up to date with the latest on IRAs, self-directed, or any other topics that we may cover. Click the notifications button to be alerted of new videos. It was great speaking with you all today. Myself and all of Provident Trust professionals will personally guide you through the entire process of self-directing your retirement funds. Provident Trust Group offers a full range of services for IRA accounts, specializing in the process of self-directing your retirement dollars. You can make the most of your retirement assets by investing in what you know. Check out some of our other videos now. See you next time.